Rocket, we keep asking you every week about DJ, but he continues to be the difference maker, or a difference maker, we'd probably say. What do you think of this game relative to the other ones?
I thought we had more difficulty running the ball because they're good. Their front seven's pretty good. I thought the game was over after Pump broke the one where he kept his hand down, kept his balance, and went off down there and got us close to the end zone. He's a talented young guy, and as long as the big boys up front will block a little bit for him, he'll have good days every week. And I repeat myself, I know, but the most impressive thing is he's not very big, but he runs hard between the tackles and breaks tackles, which most guys his size don't do. I'm glad he does.
DJ, what did you see on that run? The one that you just talked about where you broke and kind of kept your balance?
Honestly, it was like a broken play, and I just had to keep my balance, I guess. And then there was green on the other side of the field, and I hit it.
Most great running backs don't know how it happened. It's just natural. They react. They don't know how it happened.
But those are fun when you get to see them later, right?
Oh yeah. I can't wait to watch film.
Yeah. Your daughter was here tonight?
Oh yeah.
How does that feel having her in the stadium?
It was emotional at the beginning of the game, but I'm just glad that she was able to come.
The first game here?
Yeah, it's her first game.
Did that give you any extra push to go out there and have a game you did? Or was it like any other?
I mean, well, it was a motivation. It's always a motivation, but I'm just happy with the win. So. No, that was just selfish. That was selfish on my end. I shouldn't have pushed him, and it's my fault.
I thought Quinn threw with velocity, and he obviously threw. We had a touchdown pass, so he threw it a long way too. So I think his arm strength is there. I think it's probably sore, but I think his arm strength is there. What I saw was him not as accurate as he normally is, and that's because we really watch the reps he gets in practice. So hopefully, since we have a bye week, he'll get completely healthy, and then he can take normal starters reps in practice, and he'll get back to throwing the ball on the target more often. I think it's impressive whenever a player comes back earlier than people think that they should. Now, I'm gonna brag about the players in our program. Our players want to play. There are programs that guys will make an injury a reason that they don't have to play, and they don't try to get back real fast. There are programs like that. Our program, our kids are tough kids, and they want to play football, and we have a bunch of them out there playing with injuries. That's just the way it is this time of year. And if they won't play with injuries, then you don't have a very good football team.
Coach, Marcus Stamps, you got a couple carries early in the game. I mean, early in the week, you guys said that you really only had reps for 2 guys. What was that?
There were certain plays designed for him if we got into a certain situation. And we got into that situation, and he got the ball, and he did good things with it when he did.
Pretty nice first carry.
Yeah, it was a very nice first carry.
Can we expect to see more of him, or only in that specific package?
I don't know if there's enough carries for 3 great running backs. And we're not going to take carries away from Pump, and we're not going to take carries away from Chase Price. But it's nice to know we have another really good running back there if something happened.
What was so special about that situation for him? I mean,
I don't remember exactly. I think it was 3rd and 3 or 4, and we went to a 3 wide receiver set, so we knew what kind of formation defense they were going to be in. And he's a very strong runner between the tackles. And if all we had to do was get a hat on a hat, he could break arm tackles. I don't even think he had to break an arm tackle because the offensive line blocked it so well. But he was in there to break arm tackles and get a first down on, I think it was 3rd or 3, 3rd or 4, something like that.
Yeah.
Coach, that last play of the first half where it was the deep Hail Mary pass, and the DBs kind of tipped it up in the air, and then the Webster got on the ground. Are there specific drills that you guys do in practice where you focus on specifically knocking down that deep
Yeah, we work on Hail Mary every week on Thursday. We throw our offense throws 2 of them, and we have our first and second defense out there. That was not a Hail Mary situation. That was not the last play of the half. I mean, I think it was second and long, and there was still plenty of time left on the clock so that they could move the ball down the field if they completed some balls. They decided to throw it up, so it wasn't a Hail Mary defense. If it was a Hail Mary defense, they wouldn't have caught it. The problem was our defensive backs tried to catch it underhanded, like a punt returner, instead of going up and getting the ball. And that's why it happened. And now, hopefully they learned, because the 2 interceptions, they went up and got the ball.
It's just the fact that the running game has been so successful lately. How much does that really kind of take the pressure off Quinn, especially because your passing game, he's coming back from that injury, and it hasn't really worked as well as you guys would like to?
It always helps a quarterback if you can run the ball. And it'll help Quinn more as he gets back into great shape, because the receivers will be more wide open if we can run the ball.
Coach, can you talk about the way your defense has played overall the last few weeks?
I think the last 2 weeks our defense has played really well. I was mad at them at halftime because I thought we could have played better, and obviously we gave up the long pass at the end of the half. I only remember one drive, and they eventually had to kick a field goal. So they're playing really well. We're going to play against some better offenses down the road, though.
Coach, was there a version? When did you find out to be cleared, and what did you do today?
It looked like he played okay. I'm going to have to watch the film to know if he played okay. But he didn't re-injure himself, and I'm guessing he played 15 to 20 plays. I don't know exactly, but it seems like he was out there that much, and that really helps. Just like Quinn getting healthy will help. Largent being healthy will help. Ezel Ruffin hopefully will play in the next game. That will really help. And don't know about Jake Feely yet, but maybe Jake Feely gets to play in the next game. Don't know that one yet. We think Ezel will.
And when you had minimum reps this week, like when did you find out who was going to be able to take these?
He practiced all. He was like Quinn. He practiced all week, except we limited the number of reps that he took.
Or you said Derek Larson re-injured himself?
No, I said he did not. He did not re-injure himself.
Chandler's only on that. Chandler looked like he sprained his ankle, and then we had I think Michael Porter on that return.
I don't. Yeah, Cameron Kelly got hurt. I don't know exactly what he did, but he didn't play anymore, and he was limping off the field. He got blocked from behind.
Adam Roberts?
Adam Roberts had concussion symptoms. I didn't say he had a concussion. Now make sure that I didn't say that. He had concussion symptoms.
Did you hide his helmet? No, the trainers.
Whenever the trainer and doctors say that he shouldn't play, we take his helmet away. That's exactly right.
Rocky got the 2 losses from Fresno State the last 2 weeks, which helped. Going into this bye, what do you think of your position right now in the conference?
Obviously, we wish we'd won every game, but the way I read it, we're on top of the Western Division of the Mountain West Conference. That's a whole lot better than anybody else in the Western Division of the Mountain West Conference.
Where you are, you had talked about the beginning of the season, 8-9 weeks in, this is going to be a better football team. Do you see the progression toward what your vision of that is?
The number one objective is to win, and we won tonight. I don't think we can play like we did tonight and win the championship. Okay, we're going to have to play better than we did tonight to win the Mountain West Conference. And so obviously we've got to get better. We're not where we need to be. We got to get better.
Did you guys struggle against Harding's sort of style of kicking?
I guess we did. Everybody does. I mean, everybody that plays against them. If you'd have watched the game last week, Wyoming, they forced, when he punted, they all ran off the field. They didn't try to catch it. They didn't try to run it back. They didn't try to do anything. They jogged off the field as soon as he kicked it, because they got hit 3 times last year. We got hit once last year. We tried 3 guys back there to try to catch the ball, and we dropped it. We were there to catch it, and we dropped it.
What makes it so hard about this ball, like the way he kicks it?
Kicks it sideways. It doesn't spiral. It doesn't go end over end. It goes all crazy like a curveball in baseball.
your point of needing to be better than you were tonight, what do you most need to improve on in these next games coming up?
Okay, you want the whole list?
Yeah.
We got to cover kickoffs better. We got to punt better. We got to catch the ball better. We got to throw it better. We've got to rush the passer better when we only rush 4 guys. We can't give up Hail Mary passes. You want me to keep going?
So lots of work.
Lots to work on, yep.
On that cover turn, so you were killed really one time.
That was the plan. We put 3 guys back there so it wouldn't hit the ground and roll. Because you saw later on, we took all those guys out of there and kept the defense out there, and one hit on about the 30 and rolled down to about the 8. So we were trying to prevent the roll. But I guess it wasn't a very good idea since he dropped it.